Hello, my name's Lisa, and if this is your first time here, then thank you very much for choosing to click on this video. If you are a returning subscriber or a channel member, then just know I really do appreciate you. Now, today's video is a bit of an update on the last video that I published, which is the Risa Teaser 50-part series that has taken TikTok by storm. In the series, Risa talks about her ex-husband and all of the problems she encountered with him. If you haven't seen the video, I'm going to link it up there so you can go and watch it. And it is just a summary of all of the 50 parts. Obviously, I've not sat there for over 7 hours going through it all, so it's basically just a summary. But what's happened since then is even though Risa kept her ex-husband's name out of the equation, he's decided that he wants to be famous. So he's revealed himself and he has a few things to say. So let's listen to what he's got to say, shall we?
I'm gonna address the rumor Risa Tisa ex-wife who straight line to y'all. It's sad because it's completely false.
I don't know if it's just me, but this guy doesn't give me the impression that he's telling the truth. Do you think he's telling the truth? Let me know in the comments.
And we went to marriage counseling, didn't work, and we broke up. But my message to her is please stop lying to these people, and you can tell them the real reason I left you. You cheated. I caught you in the house with Bradley.
This guy seems to have a theme because he's told Risa that he caught his ex-wife cheating and now he's saying he caught this wife cheating. Well, just for a spoiler alert before this guy finishes what he's saying, I have got a clip from his ex-wife as well, so we are going to hear from her. And we are also going to hear from his ex-stepson. I think we're going to find out who is the liar here. And I really don't think it's Risa Tisa or his ex-wife or his ex-stepson. But the whole point is to show you the videos and for you to make a decision.
More to the point, I haven't decided who I'm gonna talk to exactly or go on whose page or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that she lied about everything. Follow her, don't follow her. That's up to you. All that stuff she said, it's complete lies.
I've just got a couple of points to make about what Legion said there. I can't see a woman going on TikTok and making a 50-part series of something that's not true. I mean, that just seems totally ludicrous to me. Don't get me wrong, I know that there are very good liars out there, but I just don't believe that she's one of them. And the second point, Legion says that he's going to go ahead and let us all know who he's and make a video with. Wow, he does put out another video pretending that he's talking to Netflix and he sold his story to them, which again, I don't believe either. Right, so now let's listen to what his first ex-wife has to say.
So, I'm going to address the elephant in the room because it's been brought to my attention that my ex-husband is out here in these streets disturbing individuals as he always has, and I have been brought into this. Let me first say, this chapter of my life is closed. I have moved on. It's been more than 10 years. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm good. Okay? But after I say this, let's just leave it alone. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm not going to address it anymore because I have nothing to do with this. This is my past life. The book is closed, okay?
I'm with you so far, man. It was 10 years ago. It's definitely your past life. And yes, it should be closed. But I do agree that you should be speaking out to say if someone's telling the truth or not.
So Legion, as y'all call him, is a despicable, nasty, and vile individual. I too, I fell for the trap over 10 years ago. Yes, he was charming, and I was broken mentally. Okay? Understand, self-love was not here at all for me to actually love myself enough to understand that this is not love.
I really hope you're going to go on to say that you've got self-love now, man.
He manipulated me. He loved bombed me. All of the, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that and everything else. Yes, all of these things were said to me. Guess what? None of it happened. He's manipulative and he literally tried to ruin my life. He had family turn against me because he wanted to tell people lies about me and things of that nature. And unfortunately, he's very, very good at what he does.
I have to say, I have watched quite a few of his videos, and he does seem like a master manipulator, at least to me.
It took me many, many, many years to get past that. I have healed. And with this situation being brought back to me, it's like cutting me back open with a dagger because I was already healed up. The Band-Aid had been left. I've gotten married. I'm happy. Been good, right? This man is a pathological liar. He gave up all types of promises. But to the cars and houses just like Risa. But guess what? None of that ever came to pass, right?
Maybe that's why he's so good at what he does, because he sticks to the same story all the time. He tries to get people involved in buying houses and high-end cars. And of course, if you're a liar, the more you stick to the story, the more believable it is. And this is not the only wife he has had. There have been other women that have gone on to TikTok and they've all said the same thing, which is why I believe that he sticks to the same story all the time, because that makes it all the more believable the more he practices it, doesn't it? Right, so now we're going to have a look and see what the stepson has to say. Now, there is quite a lot of swearing in this video, which I'm going to do my best to cut out, okay?
But yeah, man, he's a weird dude. He's a weird guy. He told my mother he was like this big time producer. You know what I'm saying? It's actually funny. It's comical because, you know, what he did to us, I feel like isn't as severe as what, you know, he did to that lady.
A lie is always going to be a lie, no matter who he does it to. And the thing I want to say about this is the ex-stepson. And what possible reason has he got to come out and say anything other than the truth?
But then again, I couldn't tell you because, like I said, I haven't listened to her entire story. But he was on the top of time with the lion and telling my mother he was a producer, he was gonna do this and that, he had connections, all this. He played in the NFL, all this extra ass.
Over the time that he was with your mum, you would be able to work out that none of that's true. And you've even got members of his family contacting Risa Tisa and telling her what's true and what's not true. I mean, even his own family don't believe him, so that's got to say something, hasn't it?
His he had a wife and a daughter, and they died in a car accident or some wild like that. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I can really say about all of that is the lies are very consistent. He told Risa Tisa that his stepdaughter had died for a different reason, but he seems to play on female sympathy. That must be how he gets his kicks, I guess.
And you know, later into their relationship and with me being there, I got there a little bit after they met, like a couple years after they met. I got there in 2011. And, when it dawned on me, he was telling, my mom all this stuff, and it dawned on me that this man was working in North Augusta, South Carolina, at a Christian TV station. You know what I'm saying? Doing like the electrical and background.
Oh, a bit of variation to his story. He told Risa Tisa that he played arena football and that he worked for Apple.
It just didn't add up to me, but I'm not really paying no mind to it. I'm still young. I'm still in high school like that. So, but more down the line, my mother started talking to his mom, before she passed, rest her soul, and rest his father's soul, before they passed. And they was telling her basically the truth. You know what I'm saying? That man is from Augusta, Georgia. His family is from Augusta, Georgia. And the life that he be trying to portray is a life that's better than his twin brothers. The brother that he's trying to portray as is his twin. His brother always did better than him in life, and I guess there was favoritism, you know what I'm saying, towards him. So he's always trying to be like his brother, and I feel like that's where a lot of the lies come from.
Well, that part's consistent because Risa Tisa was told by a member of his family that it's his twin brother who is the successful one, and now you're hearing it from the ex-stepson, and that's coming from his actual parents, God rest their souls, when they were alive. So it's not like people don't know that this guy is a compulsive, manipulative liar, is it?
You know what I'm saying? He was just very manipulative, like the shit that he would do to my mom, and how he would just treat my mother. And like my mom couldn't get no sleep. Like she'd be up all night because he wouldn't let her go to bed because he's just talking her head off. Talking, won't let her rest. He had to get on meds like that, you know what I'm saying? My mom don't really, she don't really want to talk too much about the situation. She's going to talk a little bit of it tomorrow on her radio show, but
I can definitely understand why your mum wouldn't want to talk about this too much. But like I've previously said, at least she has come out and said that he is the one that's lying, not that most people had any doubt after watching Risa's story, really. The majority of people that watched it believed what she said, and you know, I'm one of those.
she don't really want to get too deep into it, and I don't really know too much about what they had going on either. I just know about what I seen, you know what I'm saying, and the type of time that he was on. He had issues, bro. He had problems, and like he would get upset about if my mother showed, her children affection like that. You get what I'm saying? And he would just lie about unnecessary things. It got to the point where it became comedic, like it became comedy, because we knew he was just full. You know what I'm saying? But the
I just think that it's really good that all of the women he's been involved with know that he's a compulsive liar and they've all managed to get away from him, and hopefully it's not affected their lives too deeply so that they can't move on. Well, that's it for this video. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the end of this saga though. So once there's more updates, I'll be back again to play you some more videos to react to. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a like. If you like my commentary, then please consider subscribing to my channel because I'm trying to get to the small amount of 1,500 subscribers. But even though that's a small amount compared to other creators, I will be over the moon to get there. So if you can help me with that, I would really appreciate it. Have an amazing day and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.